Good afternoon. Today's second news conference is with Clarkson. We have student athletes Savannah Harmon and Shay Tiley, head coach Matt DeRozier. Format for the press conference this afternoon will be opening statement from the head coach, and then we'll have open questions for both the coach and the student athletes. Reminder, please use the wireless microphones that we have since the news conference is being recorded. Opening statement, Matt DeRozier.
Gotta love these. Excited to be out here. Yesterday was a good travel day, and today we had a good practice. I think everyone's feeling pretty good in that. I think everyone's just excited to get going here. These last couple of weeks kind of drag on. You just want the games to kind of come and happen. So I think everyone's just eager to kind of get everything going here.
Thank you, Coach. First question from the media.
Hey, Matt, what were some of the major turning points for this team during the season?
I don't know. That's a tough one. I wouldn't necessarily say there was one specific thing throughout the year. We've been very fortunate to have a pretty consistent season overall. I think, as usual, at the beginning of the year, you're trying to feel your team out, and they're trying to feel each other out and kind of figure out what type of team and what style of team we need to be. So I would say at the beginning of the year, it was a little bit of a feeling out process for us as a team, just trying to come together and really figure things out. But once we kind of got to that point, things have just kind of gotten better each and every week, and that's something that we kind of talk about pretty consistently within our program, is just making sure that we're taking care of things on a daily basis to ensure that we're getting better each and every week, and I think we've done that.
Next question.
There's the boost that you get from digging deep and getting that win last week, but then there's also that bit of a gut check, and you guys have had such a great season. You haven't had that gut check. Where are you at, student athletes? Where are you at for, in your head after that game and kind of coming into the biggest season of the weekend of the season?
I think, that last game, I don't think it was a really game that we played our best, individually throughout everyone and as a team. So I think just knowing that, we got to bear down and we got to make sure we're bringing our best every game for the remainder of the season. And you're going to get everyone's best game coming at this part of the year. So just making sure that, we're ready to go every night. And I think that obviously was a good game for us to, move forward and make sure we don't really put ourselves, do the best to make sure we're not in that situation again.
I think it was just none of us were satisfied after that game, so I think that was a really good sign as well. We knew that we hadn't played our best, but we were able to squeak out the win. So I think that knowing that we hadn't have played our best, knowing that we're going to have to bring that next weekend and play even better. So I think that was good that we were able to see that.
Next question.
Hey, Matt, how often have you guys been to Minnesota since you've been the coach there, and have you at all?
This particular building?
Yeah.
We were here in 2010.
Okay.
Yeah. We came here during the regular season. That was really one of the first times that Clarkson started kind of, making a name for ourselves, I guess, on the national stage. And we came in here. I remember this profoundly. We came in here as the number 2 team in the country, and Minnesota was number 1, and we got it handed to us pretty good. It was a really good eye-opener for us in our program. And then we actually, that was the first year we made the NCAA tournament. We had to come right back here and play them in the quarterfinals. And we actually put a good game together and took them to overtime, but ended up losing that game.
Just what's it mean to you guys have won national titles elsewhere and all that, but is there any special meaning to coming here now? You got a couple players from here.
Yeah, it's always exciting to come out and to these buildings and obviously we're not playing in Minnesota or anything like that, but just to play these types of teams and get out here. That's why usually when we're trying to schedule teams out of conference, I usually like to try and get WCHA teams as much as I can. I think it's good for our players in our program to kind of have that experience of flying and all those things for if you do make the NCAA tournament to have that type of experience during the regular season. But then just having quality opponents as well, I think really helps your program kind of build in the right direction. So, we've come out here quite a bit over the last few years to play Minnesota and North Dakota when they had a program, and Wisconsin, and we're out in Bemidji next year, and so we usually try to get teams out here. So it is significant. Obviously, we have a few players on our team from Minnesota, so it's exciting for them, and they're going to have lots of friends and family at the game, so hopefully we can put on a good show for them.
For other student athlete, just what does it mean coming in here as the defending national champions?
Yeah, I think it's really cool, but then again, that's last year. It's a whole new year. Everyone's playing their best hockey, so I think that's in the past, and we're focused on this year.
I think she summed it up perfectly.
Next question. Any last questions? All right. Thanks
Perfect.
to all of you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The Colgate press conference will begin at 1:15.